Jinwoo reflexively spat out a dumbfounded chuckle after confirming the contents of the message. Ha ha ha. Seriously, man, should this be the feelings of disappointment? To think, what the grand-sounding daily quest, the one titled Preparations to Become Strong, was nothing more than a list of physical exercises to train his body. Well, for sure, if he did as the quest said, then his body might get a bit tougher. Jinwoo shook his head. He suddenly thought that he was a fool for searching for answers to his many questions from a DMN hallucination. I'm sure these hallucinations and weird things I hear will eventually go away with time. His eyelids slowly closed shut, and Jinwoo drifted away into a deep slumber. Tick-tock. Even when Jinwoo was softly snoring to himself, the needles of the clock hanging by the wall continued to tick away. The needles spun and spun around until they indicated 11 hours, 59 minutes and 57 seconds p.m. Tick-tock, tick. 58, 59, 60. Jinwoo's eyes shot right open from the violent tremor that shook his entire body. An earthquake. Jinwoo sat right up and grabbed the edges of the bed. The shaking was so bad that he couldn't maintain his balance. Rumble. The shaking got progressively worse as the seconds ticked by. It happened then. One of the steel bars on the bed he held on for dear life suddenly broke. No, it didn't break per se, but simply disappeared. Jinwoo hurriedly looked at his palm. No steel bar there, just grains of sand. Sand? Jinwoo spat out the sand in his mouth and hurriedly raised his head up. His eyes caught the sight on an endless plain of nothing but sand. Jinwoo frowned heavily and got up. All the sand that found its way inside his clothes poured out. He dusted the sand caked on his chest while taking a look around him. Indeed, all he could see was sand. And more sand. A desert. This couldn't be real. Until a few moments ago, he was sleeping on a bed inside a hospital located in the middle of Seoul. But now, as soon as he opened his eyes, he was in the middle of a massive desert. Jinwoo scooped up a handful of sand and let it slip through his fingers. The fine grains fell straight down to the ground. He was getting a really bad premonition right about now. Sure enough, just as Jinwoo took a step back, the sand within the pit suddenly exploded upwards. The falling sand emitted the roar of a waterfall. Jinwoo's eyes went extra round in the meantime. An insect. The identity of the thing that exploded out from the sand was a giant centipede. When fully revealed, the DMN thing's head almost reached the height equaling that of a 5-story building. Jinwoo anxiously swallowed his saliva. This is unreal. For sure, the beastard was unrealistically huge. He had never heard of a centipede this big existing in the world before.